Fred, amazingly, Dre has never made the Pro Bowl, and I'm just kind of wondering. To me, that's an amazing thing.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? And how does a guy get outshined somehow on a team that has this high profile?
Yeah, man. I mean, it hurts my heart, for him, because I know that's something that he fully deserves. The level of play that he's played at for as many years now as he has. I mean, I guess it's only a matter of time before people actually figure it out. But I know the kind of guy that Dre is. He doesn't really even care about those sort of things. Like he's all about just playing ball. But at the same time, I want that for him, and I know the whole team wants that for him too. Player, coaches, everybody. So I don't know. Maybe one of these years they'll get it right.
You've been in this situation before. You got everyone wrapped up with going into this last week. So what's the approach this week? Knowing that the game doesn't mean anything for you guys with the playoffs coming up.
My approach is to get better individually, as a team, as a defense. Anytime you step in between the white, that's your opportunity to put something on tape that you can be proud of. We want to make sure that we're our best version of ourselves going into whenever we do play next. And so this is our opportunity to do that.
What are your expectations for how much you play or if you play?
Expectation right now is to play and play the entire game until told otherwise.
And if that's not the case, would you want to know like 90 minutes before the game, or would you want to know before the week of practice?
I'm going to prepare like I'm playing no matter what, and then whatever head coach says goes.
It's kind of an unusual thing to go through a week of practice where Kyle's made it pretty clear. He wants you guys practicing like you're playing for something. I mean, you are to win, I get it, but in terms of the way that you approach practice, he wants to be the same, not to be 2 bye weeks in a row. Has that been stressed pretty heavily in here?
Yeah, no, it has, and rightfully so. I really don't feel like we need 2 bye weeks. I feel like the fact that we've earned 1 bye week is everything. That's great. When next week comes, then we'll take full advantage of that when it does come. But for now, the plan all along was to play 17 games, and so we still have 1 more game left to play. We're going to play it.
Fred, not a professional athlete, probably have kind of a loser mindset.
No, come on.
But I mean, it would seem like this is very violent, and to play like the way you and all these guys play, when you know it doesn't count for anything, and you really don't want to get hurt when it does count for everything. Is it at least maybe hard to grapple with on any level?
I can't speak for everybody else in the locker room. I can only speak on my behalf, and I feel like I'm good with it. It's not something that I've had to really dabble over or think about. Really, I'm excited anytime I get an opportunity to get out there, and I know that I have, things that I got to work on personally, and I'm excited to get after it and work on those things this week.
As simple as just having a chance to play and enjoying every chance you get to play.
That's it. That's it. You got to have the right mindset going out there. You can't tiptoe out there talking about getting hurt, getting injured. The way you get hurt is if you go out there with the wrong mindset and you go half speed and you're not playing full on out, like you should. So nothing changes.
What have you thought about Puka, especially as a rookie, and the fact that you guys are going to see him for many years to come?
Yeah, really happy for Puka. Obviously that's a BYU alum right there. Somebody that I went and talked to the BYU team last year when he was still on the team when they played Stanford out here, and talked to him a little bit after that meeting with the team. And the dude has just been dialed in. I played with his older brother, but Puka is special. Like the mindset that he has, I think is what has allowed him to play as well as he has as a rookie. Obviously the talent and the ability is there, but the mindset, from day one of talking to this kid, like he's made of the right stuff, and so I'm not surprised by what he's been doing.
Fred, you talked about wanting to improve on stuff. It seems like tackling is probably one thing that just hasn't been your best season at. How do you sort of improve that aspect, this last week?
Yeah, just tracking the near hip and wrapping up, doing those little things right every single play. And obviously I'm still going to take chances where I can, but continue to do little details right.
Just wondering how much rest is too much rest for guys who don't play. It'll be 3 weeks between meaningful games. I mean, is that too long?
No, I mean if you do it the right way, it's not the end of the world. I feel like guys who may be sitting out, you still take the practice week just as hard, if not harder now, because you're not going to be playing the game. It's just you're not playing that one day out of the week. It's just kind of getting that recovery and making sure guys stay healthy. And you you still got to make sure your mind is in it. You know, you can't just detach mentally. You still got to prepare your mind as if you're playing, and then obviously you're just resting your body.
Kyle told us the only thing he did tell us was that Brock was not playing. He didn't say that on the record. Curious what your observations have been of Sam this year, seeing him in the scout team, what you thought of him throughout the season. This will be his most extended playing time.
Yeah, I'm really excited for Sam to have this opportunity. I've seen great things from him since the day he's gotten here, and also too, him being a veteran in this league, playing against him. I mean, he has insane arm talent. You know, making sorts of throws out in the practice field that I haven't seen anybody make. You know, he's a really talented quarterback. You know, it's going to be good for him to go out there and get some burn.
Freddie, you talked about 8 tackles and an interception, short of a couple personal milestones. How much of that is a point of emphasis this week?
Yeah, you know, we just take it one play at a time, and hopefully the stats take care of themselves. You know, my wife, of course, wants me to get that last interception to break the record for most picks by non-DB. We'll see. You know, we got to go out there and just play hard and hope for the best.
Thanks, Fred.
All right, guys.